I spent 1 full month studying his religion, Hinduism.
Namaste.
And it changed my life.
For 1 month, I read the holiest books. I talked to religious leaders and flew to India to visit the holiest site in Hinduism, here in Varanasi, where Hindus come to die.
After going so deep in Hinduism, I fell in love with Instagram.
What? Why?
Well, let me explain.
Hinduism is so big. It is the world's oldest religion. It has the world's longest poem. It has millions of gods. This is a god, this is a god, and this is a goddess. And it has billions of followers, more than 1.2 billion of them.
There are so many of us.
There is so much to cover in Hinduism. So I'm gonna focus on the 2 things that changed my life.
The first one is called dharma. Hindus believe that you, me, him, her, and every single person on the planet has a dharma, a responsibility, a duty, an obligation in this world.
If you are born, then you have a duty. You cannot say no to it. It's forced on you.
For example, if you have a good voice, then your duty is to sing because of your natural abilities.
I cannot sing, so my dharma is not to be a singer. It's to make these Instagram videos. This is what I was born to do.
If you can teach, your dharma is to be a teacher. If you can heal, your dharma is to be a doctor. If you have charisma, your dharma is to be a politician. Everyone has a dharma, and it is different for each person.
Dharma is that which uplifts life, that supports life, and that sustains life. Anyone who does 100% what they believe in, and that's life supportive, that doesn't bring pain and suffering to others, then that is their dharma.
This concept changed my life. I started asking myself, what is my dharma in this world? What is my duty? What am I born to do? I must do it before I die. Hindus believe the world is in balance if and only if we follow our dharma. Otherwise, the world is in trouble.
You have to follow your duty no matter the result. Here is an example.
There was a guru sitting by the Ganga river. He saw a scorpion drowning in the water. So he saved it, but then it stung him. It fell back in the water. So he saved it again. It stung him again. His friend asked him, "Why do you keep saving the scorpion? It will only sting you." The guru replied,
The scorpion's dharma is to sting, and this is what it's born to do. My dharma is to save, and this is what I'll continue to do.
even if we get stung, even if we get hurt, even if people don't appreciate us, we must continue to do our duty in this world, no matter the result.
A few years ago, I almost quit making videos because I was just hurt. I was hurt by some responses, I was hurt by some online comments, and I was like, you're not worth it. I'm not gonna make these videos because you're not appreciating them. But now I realize it actually doesn't matter what the comments are. What matters is I'm making these videos because that's my duty, that's my responsibility. And that is such a big realization that I got from understanding dharma in Hinduism.
Finding your personal dharma will give you unlimited energy, drive, and passion.
In Hinduism, it is said it's better to strive in one's own dharma rather than succeed in another's dharma.
And here is the most beautiful part of Hinduism. There is a duty that is above all, a duty that we all have to do. If you're short, if you're tall, if you're rich, if you're poor, if you're smart, if you're not. And that duty is called ahimsa. And it means
Non-violence.
no violence, not to humans, not to animals, not to anyone.
And when I say non-violence, it is not an action. Non-violence should be in your mind.
And my mind's violence becomes my body's violence.
Definitely.
This is so important in Hinduism that Gandhi himself said non-violence is common to all religions, but it has found the highest expression and application in Hinduism. Ahimsa is the reason why so many Indians are vegetarian, because they don't want to harm the animals.
Vegetarian.
Check this out. Hundreds of vegetarian options without a single animal killed. And that's really the concept of ahimsa, non-violence to anybody.
Some take it to the next level in Jainism that they don't even eat potatoes because uprooting a potato is a form of violence.
In Hinduism, if you have to cut a tree, you have to ask forgiveness from the tree and promise the tree, I will plant 5 of their same kind.
And you do this here.
Yeah.
It is our highest duty not to cause harm. It is my duty as a human not to kill animals. That's why I'm vegetarian.
You know, you might be a Muslim, you might be a Hindu, you might be anyone. Non-violence is for everyone. And if you are violent, you are a part of this nature, it will make you pay.
We can't hurt nature because in Hinduism, we are one with nature.
Hindus believe that him, me, and the birds were not 3. We are one. We come from the same energy, the same source.
You are truly liberated when you love your mother, your friend, your enemy, and your dog equally.
On Hinduism, it is very clear that learn to see everyone equally. That is the heart of it.
That is the heart of Hinduism.
Yep, that is.
Learn to see everybody
Everyone
equally.
You don't need to be a Hindu to believe this. I am a Muslim and I love these concepts. I love the idea that I am on this planet to bring people together, to follow my dharma by making these videos and building this company without any violence.
100% vegetarian.
And right here, near the holiest site in Hinduism, where people come to die and move on to the next life, I hope you understand dharma and ahimsa. The power of following your duty and the power of staying non-violent.
In Hinduism, a life well lived is a life where you follow and do your duty. And I wonder, did these people find their dharma before they move on to the next one?
So, before you die, do you know what your dharma is? And are you going to follow it? And I hope people understand is that there is beauty in every religion. There is beauty in Islam that I think you can see. There's beauty in Hinduism that I just learned how to see. There's a beauty in everything. You just gotta open your mind to it. And remember, we are all one.
Hari Om Tat Sat.
Hari Om Tat Sat.